and warmed up. Just kind of swing back and forth at an angle here. And front and back. Then switch directions, go the opposite leg. Loosen up those hip flexors and front and back. All right, we're going down into our squat and up into a calf raise. Just trying to get the body warmed up here. Good. Okay, we're going to step into, we're just going to go into a lunge position. We're going to go down, do 5 of these lunges, just going straight down and switch. Make sure you're going straight down, you're not pushing that toe forward. Good. All right, so we're going to do 2 different rounds of workouts, and we'll repeat each one twice. So if you guys want to play music, feel free to. You guys are muted. We're going to go ahead and get started. So you're going to start with 20 squats. So feet just about shoulder width apart, toes are going to be angled out slightly. You're going down, coming up, contracting at the top. 20 of these. Make sure you're going all the way down. Make sure you're pushing back, contracting at the top, and not pushing those knees forward. Okay? Contract the glutes. We're halfway there. Keep going. Make sure you're getting nice and low in that squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to keep our legs burning. We're going to do 10 jumping squats. So you're going down and you're coming up. Okay? Eliminate the jump and just do it quick. Stay here if you need to. Okay? I want to get off the ground just a little bit with these. We're doing 10 of these. Go ahead and do them along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 9, 10. Good. Feel that burn in. Next, we're going to do our lunges. So we're doing a reverse lunge. So instead of stepping forward and going down into a lunge, we're stepping backward, going down into our lunge, okay? I'll do this from the side so you can really see good. We're going to do 15 on the right, 15 on our left. Stepping back, down into our lunge, back forward. Okay? Notice I'm going down. I'm not going forward. Go on our knees, go past our toe. Okay? 10 more. Five more. And last one. Good. Go and switch sides. 15 on the opposite leg. Same thing, we're stepping back. 2. 1 to move down, not forward. Good, we got 5 more. And last one. Good. Okay, we've got 2 more in our first round. Take a break. Here we do a plie squat with a pulse. So you're gonna go lighter stance, toes pointed out. You're going down. We're gonna Pulse. 2, 3, come up, contract the glutes. Okay, so kind of just like a sumo squat with a pulse. Okay, we're gonna do 15 of these. Down, okay, down. 1, 2, 3, contract glutes at the top. That's 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 3 bounces and coming up. We're halfway. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, the last one, and track to the top, we're done. Okay, we're on to calf raises. We're doing 30 calf raises, we're coming up and going back down. If you have a step, it's always good to do your calf raises on a little step. You get to dip your heels back a little more, you get more of that resistance at the top, more range of motion. If not, that's fine too. Contract those calves up at the top. We're doing 30 of these. Twenty more. Ten more. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, we're done with our first round. Go ahead and take a break, grab a drink. We're gonna start with round 2 in just a second. All right, I'm gonna use a band and a decent amount of these exercises for round 2. If you guys have a band, you can use it. If not, you don't need one. This is what mine looks like. Just a resistance band. This one's extra heavy. TNT Pro Series. If you guys wanted to know. Not sure where I got it. Probably off Amazon or a sporting store. But every movement you can do without these are just going to make it a little more difficult. They have different resistance options too. So the first one we're going to do are outer leg lifts. So we're going to do 20 on each side. So we're lifting up and coming down, contracting that glute and coming back down. And we're going to switch sides. If you have a band, go ahead and put it at the bottom of your ankles. If you don't, do it just as I just did without the band. It's going to give you just a little bit more resistance. So we're going to start with 20, our right leg. Go ahead and begin. Really contract that glute. See how that resistance just makes it harder? If you don't have a resistance band, you're probably going to be able to get a little more range of motion on this one. You're going to be able to go up a little bit higher. We're halfway there, 10 more. Stay nice and controlled. We don't want to be flailing our body with it. Body should be straight. We're just lifting that outer leg. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. If you're having difficulty, I find it easier to hold on to something if you can. Opposite leg, going out, back in. We're doing 20. And we're halfway, okay? 10 more. If you don't have a band, you're just going out a little bit more, okay? See how I'm able to get a little higher? 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right. This time we're going to do an inner leg lift. So that one we're working that outer glute. This time we're going to work the inner leg. So what you're going to do, your right leg is going to come out in front a little bit. You're going to cross in front and bring it back. So if you see from this angle, I'm coming back slightly and I'm coming in front, keeping the opposite leg really tight. And you're going to try to work that inner muscle here. A little bit easier if you have like a cable or something, but we're going to do it without, and it works really good too. So 20 of these each side. So coming back, going across the body. Feel free to touch down if you need. Almost like I'm taking a soccer ball the way that my ankle's pulling. I'm keeping it in the same section here. Not really moving my ankle, I'm just focusing on that inner thigh. I'm keeping this leg really stable. 10 more. Coming all the way back. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. So we're going to enter a little bit, but just a little bit at different areas of the glute. Opposite leg this time, 20 on this side. Again, touch down if you need to get your balance. Really focus on contracting the glute of that standing leg as well. Halfway, so you guys can kind of see my angle here. And all the way back. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Here we're going to go back into our squat position. Legs are together this time. We're going to do close leg squats. So legs are together, and we're going to go about 4 to 6 inches apart. We're going straight down and coming up, contracting glutes to the top. With this one, our range is going to be a little lower. We're not going to get quite as deep into our squat. We want to go as far down as we can. We're going to do 20 of these. Okay? Close leg and down, contract to the top. 4. 1/2. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Got 2 more exercises left in this one. Okay, so we're going to go down on our floor or our mat. They're on a hard surface. Kind of grab a mat. What we're going to do are fire hydrants. So I'll show you from a few different angles. But you're lifting that leg and coming back down, okay? So I'm on all fours, lifting the leg out to the side and coming back down. We're going to do 20 on our right, 20 on our left. You should feel that in that kind of side outer glute area. I might show you at an angle here so you guys can see. Go ahead and start with your right leg. We're doing 20. Coming up, hold for just a second and come back down. Really want to work the glute, so try to keep your core and back as tight as you can. Okay? We don't want our core or back to be moving. Just this leg and glute area is coming up. Halfway. 5 more. 2, 1, and down. Should feel that in both. Should feel that in both of the glutes there. We're going to switch sides, going to our left or opposite leg, what you just did. Same motion, out, back down. 20 of these. Halfway there. Four, 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay, we're going to stay in this position. We're going to do our donkey kicks. Okay, so for this one, heels flat, straight up, and back down. Okay? Watch from this side. You're just seeing my leg going straight up, straight down. 20 each side, starting with our right. Go up and back down. Contract that glute. My heel is staying flexed. So the bottom of my shoe is flat against the top of my ceiling. Halfway. Nice and controlled. Keep these slow. What we don't want is to be thrusting, okay? Nice and controlled. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch sides. Left leg this time. Left heel is flexed. Going up and back down. My core and spine's nice and tight, nice and controlled. I'm lifting with my glute. We're halfway. Heels should be flat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and grab a drink. We're done with our second round. We're going to do a few glute activating exercises, and we'll finish with some abs. Okay, so our 2 main rounds, we're done. Again, I'm going to bring this band in. If you don't have one, that is completely fine. So what we're going to do is kind of like I'm going to refer to as a duck walk, or kind of another version of a pulse squat. So what we're going to do, I'll show you with the bands after a second here. Getting into a squat position, and we're going to walk side to side, squatting up and down. Okay, so if you look from this angle, I'm coming up just enough to bring my foot back in and come back down as I widen my leg. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. And I'll show you what it looks like with the band. So, with the band, kind of the same thing we did last time. This time, I'm going to bring it up just a little bit more. Okay, so I'm getting that resistance as I'm stepping in and out. The whole time I'm feeling that here. Like I said, you can do it without a band too. All right, 30 seconds of our duck walk. And begin. So you're just coming up enough to bring that other leg in, and when you're widening, you're squatting down, okay? And then walk back the other way. Should be feeling this really good in our glutes. We're halfway there. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good. Should feel that in your glutes. Actually, I'm going to keep this on. Okay, we're going to go to the floor. We're going to do some glute bridges. So, get on your mat, or on the floor. You have a band. This time it's going to go just above your kneecap area. If you don't, just do it without. Perfectly fine. So, what I'm going to do with my legs, feet are going to be shoulder width apart. I'm going to widen my legs here. You're opening up the kneecaps, and you're going to lift into a glute bridge. So the pelvis is coming up, straight line with the knees here, straight angle. We're going to hold, and then we're going to come back down. So if you see from the side, my legs are like this, okay? If you feel like it's too much torque on your knees, just go straight up and down. It works the same, okay? We're going to do 20 of these. So coming up, holding at the top, and dropping that glute bridge back down. I don't drop all the way to the floor, just almost enough to touch, and then pull it back up. If you really want to focus on your muscle, I always kind of hold my hands here so I can feel that muscle contract right on that outer glute area. Keep going, we're halfway there. 10 more. Bringing that pelvis up. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to stay in this position. And what we're going to do this time, keeping our legs here, kind of going straight up and down, and this time we're going to widen, come back, and then lower our glute bridge. That's where this comes in handy. But again, if not, if you don't have a band, you do the same thing. Widening and coming back. Okay, we're only going to do 10 of these. I'll show you why here in a second. So, same thing, bringing the glute up. This time we're more in a line with our legs, we're more straight up and down. And then we're going to widen, keeping our glute bridge up, bringing them back together, and falling down. A little bit more to this one. I'm going to walk you through it, okay? So, our legs are kind of straight with our ankles here. We're coming up into our glute bridge, widening those knees, coming back, and dropping the bridge, okay? 10 of these, 9 more. Widen, bring it back together, drop your bridge, come up, widening, hold it for just a second, back together, and drop. 7 more. Four more. 3, 2, last one, and down. Good. All right, guys, I'm going to finish this off with, we're just going to do 2 abs, and then we'll be done. You guys kind of stretched out. All right, so what we're going to do is called hip dips. So, we're going to get into a plank position. We're going to go for 30 seconds. Okay, so you're getting up on your plank, and what you're going to do is you're going to rotate your hip to the right, and then rotate your hip to the left, okay? So we're dipping our hips. I'll show you from this side, okay? Dip right, and dip left. Dip right, and dip left. I feel like it's a little complex. If it's hurting in any way, just do a normal plank for 30 seconds, okay? If you still feel like it's a little bit much, go ahead and just do a full sit up for me. We're going 30 seconds of our plank dips, okay? We're going to begin, so we're going right, left, Try to keep your core stable and tight. We're really just wanting to shift those hips back and forth. This just gives the obliques a little bit more than a normal plank would be. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good. And we're just going to do 30 seconds of our leg lifts. Go back on the floor, coming up, hands are near your bottom, going down about 2 inches off the ground, and coming back up, 2 to 6 inches. Okay, 30 seconds, and begin. Lift your legs up, drop down right before you hit the floor, pull those back up. Keep your core tight. Back should remain flat on the ground. We don't want to be swinging. We want to use all of our core to bring our legs back up. Another moment. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, guys, that's it. We're done. It's a nice, quick lower leg burn. Focus really good on the glutes. So as you're stretching, make sure you're getting the quads and the glutes really well. So for a good glute stretch, bring your leg up. You're kind of in a pretzel. Bring your bottom to your heel. And then kind of extend your body up, and you're really going to feel that in this glute right here. Okay, so hold that, and then go ahead and switch. In community schools, and you're watching this later, the code word is going to be gray. So email Shyla.barber@Fort Wayne Community Schools, code word gray, and I'll give you 2 points for attending today's class. Thanks.